California Knife Makers Association, Cal Knives Knife Show here in Brea, California. And we have a great group of people making knives, selling knives. Some of them are handmade. Some of them are production knives. Now, this is the axe that is available as a raffle prize. Now, I myself have purchased, $20 worth, so that's 12 tickets. Hopefully I can take that home. Of course, we have donated one of our fine Have a Knife Day t-shirts, which is available at our Etsy store, Mr. Rexu Have a Knife Day. And right over here, this is a display of some of the knives from the makers, well, the members of Cal Knives itself have accumulated through the years. Some of this is the stuff that they have made. Some of this comes from their personal collection. And it's always fun to be able to come out and go to a knife show and actually handle the knives that you might see here on Have a Knife Day or on the internet itself. But at least you know that when you come over here, you can actually hold the knife that you're going to buy. Now, Ryan, we're live right now.
Wonderful. How are you guys doing?
So, tell us about the knives that you brought here today.
Okay, I have a couple new things on the table. I have my new Mink, which is an EDC skinning knife, essentially. So if you do a little bit of hunting and maybe lose the edge on your primary skinning knife, you can go ahead and clean it up with some nice stainless steel Damascus here. I have a new prototype of my Skunk that will be coming out. My prototype of my Skunk will actually be left and right-handed when it comes out. The clip won't move, but you'll be able to flip the blade closing from the, to the left or the right. Other than that, I have some of my classic Squirrel button locks over here that we just won for the third year in a row. Best Tactical EDC folder. I love to keep that going. Other than that, we got some Nichols Damascus. Some of the coolest steel I've ever seen. MagnaCut Core, CPM 154, and AEBL Damascus. Then we have some MagnaCut, and at the bottom there we have 3V with AEBL and CPM 154 Damascus. Then to the right of that, we have a little self-defense Sharpie and some baby squirrels, all coming in with MagnaCut and S90V. And I believe there is one Damasteel squirrel left there. Other than that, I was always happy to see you guys. These shows are great.
Now, Ryan, how can people get a hold of you?
rmorknives.com, Instagram, rmore_knives. I believe I'm on Facebook too, but I don't check Facebook nearly as often as I do Instagram. So check me out there, or you can email me at ryan@rmorknives.com.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we will
Have a nice
wish you
day.
a have a nice day. That's right. That's my line.
I know that.
Now, we have done a video with them earlier, and this is Small Arms Forge +1.
Yes.
Plus one, if I'm not mistaken. So that's +2.
That's correct.
Yeah, and I got math down pat. So if you want to just, increase your capabilities, people who supply what you could use to make your knives and customize them. Now this is, of course, the infamous B-Rad. B-Rad, tell us about what you're doing here today, and here is a microphone just for you.
Oh, lovely.
So tell us about what you got going on here.
So we have some of our micarta that we've been making. It's 96,000 PSI epoxy, canvas based. Along with this, we just going to be launching this. This is going to be our Arctic BDU. This is rose gold and black. Right here, it's Midnight Tactical Green. Then here's some of our Desert DDU. We have our saw bits, all available on our website and our store. Cable for Twist Damascus. We have our Again, 96,000 psi rated epoxy. These are all done by Juggernaut, and some regular G20 or G10.
And how can they get a hold of him?
So we are on the web during the Cal Knives store. Or during the Cal Knives Expo, we are closed. Obviously, a lot of our inventory is here today. We will be reopening the store again. It's www.freedomforcetactical.com. We're also on TikTok, Instagram, and yeah, feel free to drop us a follow, like, share, look at all of our videos. This one actually has a particularly fun story. So we actually took a piece of our regular canvas micarta, a single piece, stood it straight up in a 12-ton press, pressed it, maxed out the 12-ton press, didn't even dent the micarta. Someone commented, hey, why don't you make a knife out of it? So Juggernaut decided to carve out a knife out of it, and the video's on TikTok and on Instagram, but he put this thing through a little bit of hell. He threw it across the shop on the concrete floor, he chopped wood with it, he did all sorts of cool, crazy stuff. I'll check that out. But other than that, we're just having fun, enjoying the expo, and having a great time.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. Sorry.